everyone. Good afternoon. Hola a todos. Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están? How are you? I hope you're having a lot of fun in this beautiful Sunday. Espero que se estén divirtiendo mucho en este bonito domingo. I am Miss Celia. I'm so happy to talk to you again. Yo soy la maestra Celia y estoy muy feliz de hablar otra vez con ustedes. So, the topic of today, el tema del día de hoy, we're going to see a little bit about how we can talk about singular and plural in Spanish, right? Just I want to remind you that we provide Spanish private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 3 years old and up. Call or text us. The numbers are here below so you can schedule a private lesson with us. Very good. So, as I was telling you, como les estaba diciendo, we are going to talk about how we can talk in plural and in singular because sometimes it can be like really tricky or maybe hard to talk about this, right? So let me share with you that it's going to be really easy, okay? Okay, very good. And here we go. So, sustantivos singulares y plurales en español. So, nouns in singular and in plural in Spanish. When we have nouns that are in singular, for example, mesa, okay, mesa, table, elefante, elephant, libro, book, those kind of words that ends with vowels. Remember that the vowels in Spanish are a, e, I, o, u, right? Those are the vowels in Spanish. When you have words that end with a letter, with a vowel, okay, the only thing to make it in plural, you're going to add an S. Very common as in English, actually, is very the same. For example, vaso, that means glass. Vaso ends with O, so vasos. Or, for example, blusa, that means shirt, blusa, blusas, okay? As you can see, they are all ending in vowels, so we are just going to add an S. That's the only thing that we're going to do. For example, as I was telling you, mesa, mesas, elefante, elefantes, libro, libros, okay? But the words that end in consonant, instead of putting an S, you are going to add an ES or ES, okay? Like the example, papel, that means paper, papeles, okay? O por ejemplo, for example, well, there are so many words in Spanish that ends with consonant. Tenedor, that means fork, okay? Tenedor. So, tenedor, we can say tenedors, okay? Because tenedor ends with consonant. So, we're going to say tenedores, okay? Or, for example, cuchara is a spoon. Cuchara ends with a, so cucharas, right? Or tijeras, okay? Tijera, it's just one sister. Tijeras, two sisters, okay? And the last one, this one, words that end with Z. Las palabras que terminan con Z are the ones that you're gonna add. You're gonna take the Z, vas a quitar la Z, y después, and later you're going to add C-E-S, C-E-S. Okay, like this example. Pez, that means fish. Peces, fishes. Okay. Voz, voice. Voces. Okay. Pez, peces. Voz, voces. Okay. So this is with the plurals, and I just want to add the gender in Spanish words, okay? Like sometimes all Spanish language nouns have a gender, masculine or feminine, okay? There are not set rules to obtain a word's gender, okay? Gender cannot be explained or figured out. These words ending might give you hint of gender to be there, but there are exceptions, okay? For example, it's really common the word agua, water, agua. Agua is supposed to be feminine, but we don't say la agua. We say el agua, okay? And like this, for example, letters, words that ends with these letters, like letters like L, O, N, E, R, S, or those endings are masculine, and that the words that ends with a, ion, sion, that, tag, ie, zeta, umbre, hora, those are supposed to be feminine, and I'm saying supposed because like it says here, this word ending might give you a hint of gender, but these are exceptions, okay? So the only way to identify a gender of in a word in Spanish is to memorize it, basically, because we say, for example, la pluma, el marcador, okay? El marcador, it's a marker, like for example, this one's marcador. Marcador. So if marcador, I'm going to go back a little bit. Marcador ends with R, termina con R. So how I'm going to make this a plural, right? I don't say markers. I say marcadores, okay? Marcadores, okay? So basically that's a little like hint of how you can identify the genders in Spanish, and also how to make plural some nouns, right? Very good. So that will be almost everything, because of course we can go without the word of the day. I bring you this word because I think it's really pretty. I love Spanish, and one of the things I love the most is how it's really diversive in so many ways. So in this case, we have the word cachito. Cachito actually comes from the Nahuatl, okay? And this is a synonym of pedazo. Pedazo means a piece. Sinónimo de cachito es sinónimo de pedazo o propiamente su forma diminutiva, es decir, pedacito, y viene del maya cach, que en realidad es una onomatopeya que se escucha cuando algo se rompe. Catch significa cosas partidas que se rompió. Okay? So, I'm going to explain this in English. This one is a synonym, it's a noun, okay? And also is a synonym of piece, okay? Piece, what is the, like, to say a little way of to say piece, okay? We say little piece, of course. So this will mean little piece, and came from the language of Maya, and what it really means is only the sound when something is broken. Okay, when something is broken, the sound that makes like catch or crash. That's the sound, and it means things that are broken in little pieces, something that it's broke. That means cachito, okay? For example, if I broke this pen in many pieces, I will have tons of cachitos of pens. Un cachito de pluma, un cachito de pluma, or like this paper, for example, okay? So I have this paper, I broke it, and I have a cachito of paper, okay? Very good. Muy bien. So, that will be everything for today. Eso sería todo por el día de hoy. I hope you have a really good Sunday. Espero que tengan un muy bonito domingo. And I will talk to you next class. Estaría hablando con ustedes la siguiente clase. Before I go, I just want to remind you that we provide Spanish private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 3 years old and up. Call or text us, the numbers are here below so you can schedule a private lesson with us. Okay, so that will be everything. I will see you next class. Okay, adios.